Alright, what is going on, everyone? Today I am back with another review for the Halloween season for 2016. And today I am here with a prop that I actually got in 2015. And no, I did not get this prop for 2016. As you can clearly tell, this is not the new version. The new one has a book, while this is the 2015 version of the Stitch Witch Sisters. These are really cool props, and I am very glad with when I did purchase them. Now, the question is, did I purchase these at Spirit Halloween? Absolutely not. At Spirit Halloween last season for 2015, they were $300, and they were online only, so with the whole entire shipping and everything like that, that would be crazy. But either way, I got these at Home Depot for a much better, more reasonable price, for $160 for the 2015 season. Like I said, I did not purchase them for the 2016 season. However, guys, I love this prop, or should I say love these props so much. They are so cool, and I'm very glad with the purchase that I did for them. So without further ado, guys, let's start the review that I've been waiting to do for like the past year almost. Because I actually got these guys over a year ago now. Because I did get them in September, but like in the beginning of September. But anyway, let's begin. So let's start off like usual with the detail. So the detail is awesome. It has that real rich witch detail. They have all these wrinkles and creases on each of their faces or heads, you could say. Pretty cool, and it's exactly structural as an actual face. And now here's the thing. These two, since they don't have mouth movement, they're hard plastic kind of. So for the big witch though, it's like a latex rubberish. Like underneath it's kind of latex, and then like on the outside it's like a thin rubber, because that's what helps the mouth move. So it could be more sufficient. Now here you have the capes and the cloak. Now they don't have anything on them, just like plain blanket-like cloth. So it's really nothing special, but it's still cool. Here you have the hands, which show like the veins or the bones, you could say. The veins and the bones, I should say, on each of them, which is pretty cool. One of them is grasping around the cauldron stick, which has okay detail, but you kind of see like the connection pieces. So that's the only problem with that. So it is a little bit weird and cheesy, but it's still alright. Then over here you have the hats, which are your average witch-looking hats, but they are like a really bad, kind of like, I should say, like they fall off easily, so it really isn't the greatest material. It's kind of like a, I don't really know how to explain it. Then here you have the eyebrows for the witches. These actually don't have eyebrows, ironically, but this one does. I guess they were aiming to make this one the best detail one, because this one actually also has a little bit of a white hair. And this is like, this isn't real hair, I can tell you that for sure, but it's close to being the same material hair. Over here, same type of material, except this one is red hair, this one is white hair, and this one has black and white hair. See? So that's pretty cool. So here's the cauldron. Now the cauldron doesn't really have much detail, but it has that creepy cloth around it, kind of, which is pretty cool. Like it's a cotton cloth. And then here's the cauldron itself, which has like a framing that goes around it. And that is the moving cauldron stick module. So that's pretty cool. Then the module is kind of like right there. I can't really get to it because I'd have to go all the way behind, make it a whole difficult process. But that, like right in the front of the witch, that's where the module is, the main witch. By the way, guys, now, since there's really not much else to talk about with this prop, now the setup is pretty difficult, but that's because that's a huge prop. This thing goes about 5 feet width across. And the tallest witch, up to her hat, she's probably about the same size as me. So that's probably about 5'6" up to her hat, but just up to the head, probably about 5 feet. But like they've even mentioned, so I'm guessing they were going up to the head point. But the setup is pretty difficult. Now, this prop is by Seasonal Vision, so it has like a similar setup to all the other Seasonal Visions props, similar frames, similar module, just similar connection pieces. But it really isn't a difficult setup, but it also isn't an easy setup. Sometimes you'll need 2 people, which is what I did. So, without further ado, guys, let's begin with the animation. Hopefully, you can actually find a way to turn this thing on. Sorry about that. Alright. So, that is the animation. Go away. Go away. Go away. Alright, sorry about that. My dog is a pain in the ass. Anyway. So that was the animation. So as you can see, that the main witch's mouth moves, and they just laugh along, no mouth movements, like I've mentioned. But this is a awesome prop. I do recommend it, not at Spirit Halloween, but it really isn't even available at Spirit Halloween anymore. At Home Depot, they have the new version. I don't know how much it is. I believe about $150, maybe even $160. Because I got these for about $160. This was their price at Home Depot last year. Now, which one I prefer, these or the book one? I think this one's a little bit more realistic-like, because both of them have a cauldron for whatever reason, so it is a little bit weird. But I think this one's a little bit more realistic, like, because it actually has the cauldron stick. But guys, what do you think of these Stitch Witch sisters? Now these, like I said, there's a new version of them at Home Depot for the 2016 season, but these, specifically this version, is from the 2015 season. I do recommend them if you ever get to pick them up somewhere. Definitely not for $300, but if you see them for $150, maybe even $200, pick it up. Alright guys, so I'll catch you all next time.